Shalom, family, shalom. Y'all know what that is. That's the sun. It's the eclipse. Me and my daughter is out here watching it. You probably can't see it, but it's already something over the sun, covering the sun already. I pray that y'all can see what I see, but with no further ado, I'm going to start reading. But first, I want to give all honor and all praise to HAWA, HAWA, for the moon and the stars and the sun He placed in the firmament for signs. He tell us, do not be in awe of this as the heathen, because the heathen knows no better. But we do. See, they think these are gods, the moon and the sun and the stars. And see, their gods reside in the celestial. They cannot get past the firmament. It's the firmament, the boundary, the firmament. They cannot pass. But they've been trying to, spiritually and physically. They still cannot get past the firmament. When they get close to it, the hounds of the barrier that move in angles, these angels let out a large cry that can be heard from cycle to cycle. So, just want y'all to be aware of what is going on. This is our sign, Israel.
Mama, call me if you need me, okay?
This is our sign, Israel. Okay, I'll call you, sweetheart. Tell your brother you need to be coming down.
Coming down right now?
In about 5 minutes. Do y'all see? The Most High has given us a sign. Are you paying attention? What is it for? What is this sign for? I'm going to read, and I pray that we can discern and get an understanding, because a lot of madness is breaking out. But they are infighting between each other that has nothing to do with us, because this is our redemption season. HAWA, HAWA. Let's stand up, tribe. Suit up. Let's choose up, suit up, so we can do what we need to do for HAWA. HAWA, HAWA. I'm going to start reading in Exodus chapter 12, okay? And HAWA spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, In this 10th day of this month they shall take to themselves each man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for the house. Okay, that was Exodus 12, 1 through 3. Now I'm going to jump to Exodus 12 and 12. Are y'all seeing these shapes in the sky, dude? Are y'all really paying attention to these shapes, these pictures that's being seen in the sky from the clouds? Okay, now we're going to go to Exodus 12 and 12. Says, I'll stand up. It says, the title of it is called Redemption. Okay? It says, For I will pass through the land of Egypt by night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. In the land of Egypt. Okay, I apologize. Smite the firstborns in the lands of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all of the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. HAWA, HAWA. Okay. Now we're going to go to Nehemiah. Okay. Just trying to give y'all a better view of it. It got cloudy where the sun is. So we gotta get to Nehemiah. Because of the clouds.
Here you go, your sunglasses.
I don't need it. That's for you.
For me?
Okay, family. We in Nehemiah.
Oh, nail. You're not a nail.
It's now, okay.
So it's one piece of nail.
Sapphire, sit down, please.
No, Ma, I can go back in the house.
Okay. Take the mail with you.
Okay. Because I wasn't going to see this anymore because I feel so.
Okay, we're going to go to Nehemiah chapter 9. I apologize for the long wait. Okay, Nehemiah 9, chapter 9, verse 1. Now in the 24th day of the month, the children of Israel were assembled with fasting and sackcloth, and with earth upon them. So they were dressed in sackcloth. Their clothes was ripped. They had old garments on. And earth was spread upon them. Ash was put upon the people of Israel. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. It says in the seed of Israel separated themselves from all foreigners and stood and confessed their sins and the iniquity of their fathers. And they stood up in their place and read in the book of the law of HAWA, their power, 1/4 part of the day, and another 4th part they confessed and worshipped HAWA, their power. Worship HAWA, their power. I'm going to read it again. That was Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 1 through 3. It says, now in the 24th day of this month, the children of Israel were assembled with fasting and sackcloth and with the earth upon them. And the seed of Israel separated themselves from all foreigners and stood and confessed their sins and the iniquity of their fathers. And they stood up in the place and read in the book of the law of HAWA, their power, 1/4 part of the day, and another 4th part they confessed and worshipped HAWA, their power. Okay, so we worshiped HAWA, our power. Okay, we separated ourselves. Separation is not new to us, family. We have been separating ourselves from the foreigner, from the heathen. We have separated ourselves before, but this time, this captivity, we have a hard time. Y'all see it look like a face? I'm sorry. These clouds, the images in the clouds is really tripping me out. We have all, what was I saying? We have always separated ourselves. In every captivity we was in, we separated ourselves from our oppressors. This is the only captivity that we have cling to them. And we clinged onto them so hard we forgot how to live solely on HAWA. But family, it's time to wake up. Okay? It's time to wake up, family. Now, let's go to Psalms. Yeah, I'm back in Psalms. Let's go to Psalms chapter 8. Okay? Y'all see it's cloudy. It's cloudy. It's trying to rain. But that's not going to stop us. Because for whatever the Most High revealed to us and let us see, HAWA be the glory, be all praise, all honor, all gratitude, all respect. So we in Psalms chapter 8. Says, "O HAWA, our HAWA, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who has set thy glory upon the heavens? Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength because of their enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the adversary. When I consider the heavens and thy works of thy fingers, the moon and the stars hast ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him? What is a man that thou art mindful of him? And the Son of Man that has visited him? For thou hast made him a little lower than an angel." Okay, a little lower than an angel. Little lower than an angel. "And hast crowned him with glory and honor. Thou hast made him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. And thou hast put all things under his feet, all sheep and ox, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowls of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passes through the path of the sea. O HAWA, our HAWA, how excellent is thy name in all of the earth." Okay, family, I'm going to read this again. It's a must that I read Psalms chapter 8 from verse 1 through 9. It's a must that I read this. It's a must. Read it again. HAWA, all praise be the glory and the honor, because he is our Redeemer, and he alone is our salvation, and he alone can save us. But we have to look within ourselves to connect to HAWA, because we are the seed, the sprouting seed from the roots, from Adam. So we thank HAWA for keeping us together, our DNA, and even though we are separated mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, we are not truly separated, family. That is an illusion, and it's time for us to shatter these mirrors of illusion, because they put one in the front and the back of the other. And it's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to rise. Awake, awake, O Israel. Let's read it again. Psalms chapter 8. O HAWA, our HAWA, how excellent is thy name in all of the earth. Who has set thine glory above the heavens? Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings, out of the mouth of us. How long have they been feeding us this fake religious stuff, and it has kept us mentally and spiritually in the minds and in the spirit of a child. Okay? They ain't want to give you no meat, but the Most High been giving us meat. He said discard the seed, because the Most High meat is fruits and vegetables. It's not physical meat. Okay? It says, out of the mouths of babes and sucklings have thou ordained strength. So the Most High has ordained strength to us. Okay? Because of thy enemies, that thou mightest see still the enemy and the adversary. So those who are against us will see the Most High strength in us, because the Most High is going to use his arm. And who is his arm? Israel is his strong arm. Okay? It says 8 verse 3, when I consider the heavens and the works of thy fingers, the moon and the stars hast thou ordained, for that hast thou ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man that thou visitest him? For thou made him a little lower than an angel. So you want to know why these other nations don't respect this quote unquote nigga? They don't respect the Nehemiah. Want to know why they don't respect the Negro, the royal Negro? Because you are from the royal blood of HAWA, and they can't take it. They can't take it. You can see that now with them infighting with each other. They was cool. The left wing was cool with us being oppressed and everything taken in, but they was cool with that because they gave them the opportunity to have what has been taken. But now they pissed off because now it has been taken from them, their rights, which they thought they had. But see, they gonna have to get up off this land. They either gonna respect it, check it and respect it, or they gonna have to tear your ass, like they say in Texas. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to get ghost. Okay, if they ain't falling in order with HAWA and his people, the Israelites, they gotta move around. Okay. It says, for thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. For HAWA has crowned Adam with glory and honor, and his seed with glory and honor. And the purest seed that comes from Adam is through the bloodline of Seth. Okay? Through the bloodline of Seth. Everybody want to claim they Semitic, but Semitic ain't Shemitic. Get it right. And these fake ass $5 Indians and all these people who getting all they quote unquote benefits taken because the Most High children is awakened, and we saying enough is enough, and they see that they have no other choice but to start relinquishing the things that they have taken. Y'all see that look like a Baphomet face? You see the eyes, see the ears and shit, see that long ass nose, man. Come on now, come on. Okay, I'm tripping, but if you see it, let me know. Okay. Verse 6, thou making him to have dominion over the works of thy hands, and has put all things under his feet. So we shouldn't have fear in anyone or anything. Most High gave us dominion over everything, but that don't mean that we subdue it. That don't mean that we don't respect it, because the creation that HAWA has created needs to be respected and taken care of. And he gave us the job to take care of our habitation. Okay. It says, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowls of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passes through the path of the seas. O HAWA, our HAWA, how excellent is thy name on the earth. Just want to say Tawada family. Just want to say much ahab to the tribe. How wonderful, how excellent, how marvelous is HAWA, our power, for nothing stands in his way. Want to thank y'all family, and I'll check with y'all later. This is what it's looking like over here where I'm at. I'm saying I ain't even about to tell y'all about the face that I see in the clouds, but y'all have a great and wonderful day. Much ahab to the tribe.